Hi, my name is Paula Gutierrez, and today we are going to do the workshop 15 when we are going to develop a anchor analysis. So the objective of the workshop is to perform a linear static MSC.Nastran analysis where we are going to display structural deformation and element stress using several display attributes. The problem description is deformation, wireframe for render, show with undeformed or not, and element stress tensor, bond misses, element age, target entities, inter-element averaging or none, and intra-element shape FN dot or average. So the first thing that we are going to do is to open the last file that we create in the last workshop. So we click on open and we select our file. Then we click OK. And then we wait. Then we are going to click on loads. And we select modify. And we select default. And we check that in this part of the workshop, the existing load case is default, and then we click OK. Then we go to the analysis. We click, and here we are going to click on entire model. Then method we change to analysis deck. And we're going to check the solution type. We make sure that it's just selected the linear static part, and then we click on OK. Then subcases, and here we make sure that the subcase name is default and the available load cases is just default. Then we click cancel, and then we click on apply. We click on yes, and we wait. So here we are going to the Nastran. We open Nastran, and here we are going to select the file that pattern create, the PDF. So we click on open, run, and we are going to wait. Then we are going to check the files that were created, and then we have the F004, the F06, among others. But in this part of the workshop, there is some error, so we can develop all the steps. So I'm just going to explain. So we already did this. And this. And this. And this. So we are going to start in this part. Then we have to create a deformation. Then we select the SC1 default for select result case. Then we select displacement and translational for select deformation result, as we can see here. And then we click on apply. As step 6, to view only the deformed shape, we have to click on display attributes, that it's here. Then we select wireframe for render style, that it's right here. And then deselect show undeformed, that it's right here. And click plot erase icon, and then we click erase for geometry. Then we click OK, and then we click apply. And here it's explained that this display will produce the deformed shape without both the model geometry and undeformed finite element model. Then as step 7, we have to view the von Mises stress. For this, we go to create and French, that it's right here in action. And in actions, we select create and object French. Then select SC1 default A1 static subcase under select result case, like this. And then we select stress tensor for select French result, that it's like right here. And then we select under quantity von Mises, that it's right here. Then we click on display attributes icon, that it's right here. And we select element H for display. And we click apply. To show a French plot for a subset of elements, we click on target entities icon. Then we select elements for target entity. Then we see figure for select elements, and we click apply. Then to zoom to higher stress region, we click view corner icon, that it's right here. And then we see figure to select the region, like this. And then we use mouse rotate to see the stress more clearly. Then to use inter-element averaging for von Mises stress, we click on ISO 3 view and then fit view icon. Then we go to results and we select an action create and in object French. Then we select plot options, and then we select none for domain. Next, we are going to select derive average for method, and then for intra-element, we select shape Fn for extrapolation, like this. And then we select the target entities icon and set the entity to current viewport. And then we click apply. Then we use average extrapolation within each element. We go to results again. We select create and French again. Then we select plot options. Then we select all entities for averaging definition domain. Then we select derivative and average for method. And then we select average for extrapolation. Then we click on apply. And there is this explanation that under extrapolation, see how using average pattern averages results within each element and uses them at the respective element nodes. Produces different results from using the default setting shape fn. The shape function for each element is used to determine results at the respective element nodes. Then, finally, we click on Quick, and that's it. Thanks.